Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. I do daily Football Manager content, and today we're going to be having a look at money spinning friendlies, how to use friendlies to be able to basically make money for the team. Now, this can be particularly useful if you are a smaller team and you're struggling to make money, which was very much the case with my Grindavik side here. And then, of course, the bigger the club, the bigger the amounts of money are that you're talking about. But first things first is just basically how to get the most value out of your friendlies. Now, let's have a look here. You go to arrange friendly down here, and you would want to arrange, you can either arrange multiple if you're going to do it a few, or you can just arrange one. You want to, usually, if you have a small stadium, what you'll want to do is you'll want to play away from home, because if you have a small stadium, you're just not going to be able to get enough people in to be able to make much money out of it. So you can see here that there's a money amount next to all the teams. That is how much you will be paid to go and play that game. Now, obviously, that's not too much. Being in Iceland, we're sort of opposite seasons to the rest of Europe, so there's not too much available for us in the middle of September. But you can see if you were to go to some affiliate clubs are going to pay us a bit of money there as well, which might be nice, although the income isn't quite as great. But yeah, so you just want to just go down basically and try and find the team with the most amount. Now, like I say, when you're sort of talking to bigger teams in England and Germany and whatnot, you'll have more options, and they will be up into the millions that you'll be able to charge. Look at the fee that you'll get. And if you have a bigger stadium, it may be that you want to go and play it at home. You can see here that the fee's higher, the income is maybe higher as well, though. So you just want to sort of play it off and see exactly what works out best for you. The fact that we're a bigger team in Iceland will probably mean that we might be actually better off playing some games at home and getting teams to come to us, because we'll be able to, you can see we'll make more money from it. But often you can see here there's smaller teams that are these are sort of American teams, not necessarily MLS teams, but Detroit City is just where you want to be careful. The fee they will charge is almost $45,000. The income you'll get is much less than that. Now, if you could go away from home, that might be something that's more worthwhile doing. But what's going to happen is that the board, Detroit City doesn't want to play us away from home, but the board won't sanction the travel, basically the cost of the travel. So you just have to play around with it. Like I say, it's not the best time of the year to try and organize a friendly for us right now, but yeah, we can't go any further ahead either. But yeah, that's how you would arrange that. Now, one other thing is that if you go here and you could go and arrange a league. Now, it has to be a league, not a cup. If we do 3 here, and I'll see if we have the option. Okay, so we do. So we've got some similar reputation teams. Now, this might not work. What you'd want to do is you want to have sort of larger reputation teams. I'm going to show you what I mean, because I did do this earlier on, and this was a tip that was actually brought up to me in the comments of one of my videos. So if we go all the way back up here into our pre-season, you'll see there's 3 games against MLS teams in the what we called the Grinder Cup, because I was feeling creative that day. And you can see here we got TV. There was TV. There's a TV deal for the competition because it was 3 larger teams in MLS. Now, the actual competition itself was great. You know, it was a good competitive friendlies for us. But if we go and have a look at our finances, and we go and have a look at income. Now, our finances are actually quite healthy right now because we went on a good run in Champions League qualifying, you can see there, and we're actually in a really good place. But if you go and where's TV money here at the Grinder Cup, it was $135, almost $136,000 or pounds, I should say, that it brought into the club. Now, at the time, that was absolutely massive money. You can see compared to, even the TV revenue from Champions League, Europa League, and the actual, league that we play in. It's more than double all of it combined. So it really can. It makes a massive difference. So make sure that they're bigger reputation clubs. You don't want them the same reputation as you. You want them bigger, and then you should get the TV deal that comes with it. And then that is how you make the big money spinning friendlies. Not necessarily from the gate receipts, but from just from the TV revenue. Now, one thing you've got to be a little bit aware of is the cost of getting the teams to come over. Now, if I'm being completely honest with you, which I will be, because if I don't know something, I'll tell you, I don't know exactly where it shows up in the budget here. My thought is that it's under other here. Now, the reason I say that is because there's a little bit of a spike when we would have been playing the Grinder Cup. So I'm assuming that that's where it is. Now, you can see that for the whole season, our other costs is 100 and say 112,000 pounds. Now that's not obviously just, you can see there's other non-footballing costs that have been much higher. So we've made, you know, would we say that that's say 35 grand? Oh, it's over there, it says over here. So about 18 grand it cost us to get everybody over here. And like I say, I'm assuming that that's what it is, because there's nothing else that I can see here that would, you know, that would be where the cost would show. If you do know, I'm all ears. Let me know in the comments. I'd love to actually know for sure. But I'm assuming that's where it is, and we've made a lot of money. That's, what I say, it's a money spinning friendly. It was really, really good for us. So yeah, that's a little tip that was passed on to me that I am passing on to you now. So if you've enjoyed this, found it useful, make sure you hit thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. If you're looking for some more tutorials, there's plenty of those on the channel, or you can come and join me at Grindavik as we try and win the Champions League with our little Icelandic team. Take care.